Hi, welcome to my 30 days of live streams. And today's day 14. Today's day 14 of my live stream challenge. I think it's day 14. It's either day 14 or day 13. Whatever the case, I'm doing a live stream challenge. I'm almost halfway through the live stream challenge. I've been live streaming every single day for the past 13 to 14 days. Today is going to be about the mindset evolution that takes you to 100K months. Or if you're someone who hasn't made any money at all, then the mindset evolution you need to level up your digital income. If you're watching this on the replay, then you can fast forward it. You can fast forward it to the point where I actually start talking about this and get into the real meat of the live stream. But if you are watching this on the live stream, I'm going to take a little bit of time to wait to see if anyone comes into the live, and then I will get on with it. Before I get on with it, though, I do want to talk about my 33 Digital Abundance Challenge. 33 Digital Abundance Challenge is basically something that is going to completely change everything for you. It will completely change everything for you because it's something that will provide you the tools that you need to shift your mindset and identity to start making more money online. That's why it's called Digital Abundance. And there are 2 guides in the Digital Abundance Challenge. And one of them is for beginners, people that haven't really used mindset training or identity shifting. They provide you with prompts, different actions that you should take each day to help with your mindset. And also provide you with the actions that you need to take each day in terms of content creation. Where I am right now, there's a bunch of construction. I'm so sorry. What does this mean? Whatever you're saying, what does it mean? Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this now. I have the link for my Digital Abundance Challenge in the bio if you want to jump on that challenge. And also, I have my email address if you have some questions in relation to building a digital business, and if you are interested in joining a remote work club to gain access to training and remote work. Email address in bio. So here we go, the mindset evolution that takes you to 100K months or more. Honestly, reaching 100K months isn't about piling on more tasks or working longer hours. It's about becoming the kind of person who can hold that level with ease, confidence, and energetic authority. The difference between 10K and 100K isn't a new strategy, it's a new standard. It's identity work. And you can't fake your way there through grind or willpower. You have to align your energy and take radical ownership of who you're becoming. You know, when I made my first 10K, I had my first 10K month using Medium writing, creating content on Medium. I remember that shift. I remember the shift from being a 2K a month creator to being a 10K a month creator. Something shifted in my brain, and I said to myself, do you know what? I am no longer going to accept a lower standard. So I started acting like someone who earns 10K a month. I changed my whole perspective on everything relating to client work and how much I was to take from clients. I started to change the way I speak. I started to change my whole outlook on everything relating to what I was doing, content creation, writing content, doing work for clients, etc. So let's talk about from proving to embodying. In the early stages, it's easy to get caught in the loop of trying to prove your worth. You post, launch, and sell to be seen, to validate your effort. But the truth is this, that energy quietly repels the very success you're chasing. But when you shift into inevitability, when you know your success is coming, everything changes. Your presence speaks louder than your persuasion. So what you do is you stop hustling for attention and you start standing in authority. And your content no longer says, please notice me. It says, this is the level I play at, and that's it. That confidence doesn't need an audience to clap for it. It's already anchored in self-trust. I spoke about self-trust yesterday. Was it yesterday? I believe it was a day when I spoke about the power of self-challenge. And I mentioned that when you challenge yourself, so say you give yourself a 30-day challenge, no matter how difficult that challenge is, as long as you get all the things done, hi Tessie, as long as you get all the things done and you achieve your goal by the end of the 30 days or the end of the 10 days or whatever challenge you choose, you build self-trust. You build self-trust and you build self-confidence, you build your self-esteem. In my opinion, the highest form of self-love is discipline. Staying disciplined, staying focused, and raising your standards, never lowering your standards. So let's talk about building energetic capacity before business capacity. So many entrepreneurs and even creators try to scale their business before they've built the inner stability to handle the expansion. But 100K months require emotional regulation and grounded energy. You know, most people think that to build a 100K month business, you just need to grind hard and work hard and do everything. But no, actually, a 100K entrepreneur or creator doesn't do all the little things. Think about it. If you're a 100K creator, are you going to spend your time editing videos and all of that? No. You're going to outsource that. You're going to start delegating. You're going to start acting like a boss. You are going to start acting like a CEO. And CEOs don't do everything. CEOs delegate. They give themselves more time to do the things that are needle moving actions for their business. For example, if you're a 100K a month creator or entrepreneur, you want to identify the things that are going to have a significant impact on your business, and you will do those things on a regular basis. And then you'll outsource all of the rest. You'll trim the fat and outsource all of the rest to someone else. You're not going to be busy doing lots and lots of things as a 100K a month creator or business owner. Scaling your energy means you learn to thrive even when results fluctuate. It means your sense of safety isn't tied to numbers, likes, or launch outcomes. You take care of your nervous system, you rest with intention, and you create from overflow instead of depletion. So this isn't about being passive either. You know, there's this whole soft life thing, which I understand. It's great. It's nice to be able to relax on the beach and make money and all of that. But this isn't about being passive. I'm a big believer in self-challenge and consistent action. But the energy should feel alive, not heavy. True growth feels like a stretch, not a strain. So for me, I like doing challenges. It aligns with my values, and I've found that when I challenge myself, I see more results in that time. So I don't feel like I'm overworking myself when I challenge myself. I feel like I am moving into alignment every time I challenge myself. You know, some people say to me, oh, you know, you're doing too much. Like when I was doing my Medium challenge, I did 150 articles in 1 month, and a lot of people were like, that's too much, you're crazy. But actually, it wasn't crazy for me because I was in alignment when I was doing that. This is something that I felt it connected with what I needed to do and what was important for me as a creator or as a digital entrepreneur at that time. And it didn't make me feel anxious. My nervous system was regulated because I felt safe. I felt safe creating that amount of content because it connected with me. But if you don't feel safe doing that, then you need to think of something else. Maybe you need to outsource that side of things, and you need to find the thing that you connect with and that aligns with you, and something that makes your nervous system feel safe. So let's talk about systems. Systems are freedom, not confinement. So at 10K months, you can still get by on creativity and caffeine, but 100K months, they demand systems that carry your vision when you're not on. So automation, evergreen funnels, affiliate partnerships, these aren't about becoming mechanical. They're about freeing you from chaos so you can focus on creativity and leadership. The mindset shift here is powerful. You stop asking, how can I make more money? And you start asking, how can I make my business more sustainable? You want to detach from the clock as well and build with vision. So the people who create massive momentum aren't timing their success like a stopwatch. They're anchored in vision, not deadlines. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the chat. If you're listening to this on the replay, then you can comment. And you can even ask me questions by sending me an email. My email's in the bio. And like I said in the beginning, if you want to join the Digital Abundance Challenge, the 33 Digital Abundance Challenge, that will help to shift your mindset, to make more money online, and to completely transform your life as a creator, then check the Digital Abundance Challenge in the bio. I have a link up there. When you stop obsessing over how long, thank you so much, I appreciate that. When you stop obsessing over how long it's taking, you step out of scarcity and into trust. Your energy becomes expansive, not desperate, and you begin to understand that wealth compounds, content compounds, and alignment compounds as well. Time becomes your ally instead of your enemy. Sorry if you can hear construction noise in the background. I cannot do anything to change that because of where I am right now, but let's just get on with it. We don't stop when there's a problem, we keep going. Readiness is a decision, not a feeling. So here's the truth. No one likes to hear this thing. No one likes to hear it. You'll never feel ready for your next level. And this is the problem that a lot of people have. They say, I'm not going to do this because I'm not ready. I don't feel ready for this now, so I'm not going to do it. But let me tell you, you're never going to feel ready because that level requires a new version of you. And that version of you only shows up after you take the leap. Think about it like this. I don't know if you've ever done something like skydiving or something like a zip line where you have to literally jump off and hope that the parachute is going to hold you up, jump off and hope that the zip line thing is not going to break. You might hesitate to jump off, but that hesitation isn't going to get you off the, it's not going to get you out of the plane, or it's not going to get you on the zip line across the thing to get you to the other side. The only way you're going to get to the other side or get out of the plane is by taking the leap. You have to jump. You have to jump. It might not be perfect, but you have to jump. You don't reach 100K months by tweaking your offer 100 times. You get there by deciding that it's done, and this is who you are now. You stop waiting for permission, and you start showing up as the future version of you today. Once that decision is made, everything begins to align with it. So I'm always talking about not setting goals, but making decisions. So instead of saying, I'm going to set this goal to make 100K a month, you are going to make a decision that you are going to make that 100K a month, and you are going to step into the identity of that person who makes 100K a month. And you might say, who is that person? I don't even know who that person is. But that's where the identity work comes in. You're going to ask yourself a series of questions. If I was making 100K a month, how am I going to behave? What am I going to be doing? What action steps am I going to be taking on a daily basis? Am I going to be stressing out about money every 5 minutes? Am I going to spend most of my time binge watching Netflix? No. If you're a 100K creator or digital entrepreneur, you most likely will not spend majority of your time watching Netflix, hanging out with low vibrational people, listening to gossip, watching programs that are not going to help you level up your mindset or level up your life. I'm not saying you should never rest. You need to take rest. Rest is very important. Self-love is very important. But as a 100K creator or digital entrepreneur, there are certain things that you're not going to do. There are certain things that you are going to have to stop doing. There are certain people even that you might have to stop hanging around with or spending time with. Because some people have such a low vision for their lives that when you spend time with those people, that low vision or low vibrational behavior, it rubs off on you. So you've got to be really, really careful who you spend your time with. When they tell you that you are basically the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, they're not wrong. So you need to take a look at your friend circle, your network of people that are around you, and you want to be spending more time with people that are making $1 million a month. If you want to be making 100K a month, you need to be hanging around with people that are making $1 million a month, $500,000 a month. It sounds far-fetched, but I tell you what, if you hang around with those people, the way they behave, the way they act, the things they do, what they do on a daily basis, how they use their time, it will begin to rub off on you because that person is not going to be on the same level as people that are making 2K a month or 1K a month. Their mindset is going to be different. How they use their time is going to be different. So another way you can completely collapse time when it comes to building your income to a higher level is to just hang around with people that are making more money. Often, insecure people hang around with people that are, below them, and they just sort of think, oh, I want to hang around with these people because if I hang around with these people, I'm going to feel like a boss. If you really, really want to get to that level, that boss level where you're feeling like, yeah, I can achieve anything, you want to hang around with people that are, or you want to spend time with people that are making more money than you, smarter people. So this is a final thought here. The shift to 100K months is not about hustling. It's about wholeness. It's about releasing the identity that survives on effort and stepping into the one that thrives in alignment. So you stop chasing outcomes. Floyd Manor 205. Where am I from? As in, where do I live? Which one do you mean? I'm from the UK, born in the UK. But I don't live in the UK anymore. I currently live in the UAE. So you stop chasing outcomes and you start embodying certainty, and you stop performing for success and you start radiating it. Can you hear the difference there? You stop performing for success and you start radiating it. Your energy shifts, and so you become magnetic. Actually, when you start radiating success, you become so magnetic that the opportunities just come to you without even thinking about it. Money comes to you with ease and everything starts to flow. This is when it happens. 100K months stop being a stretch goal and they start being your baseline. Imagine if 100K was your baseline. Imagine if 100K was like the lowest amount of money that you can even make in a month. 100K is a bad month. Another thing you need to be thinking about doing is, another thing you need to do is you need to take 100K a month off the pedestal. You need to take 100K a month off the pedestal, and you need to be on the pedestal. And you need to see it that 100K a month needs to meet you where you are, not you meeting 100K where it is. when you step into that identity of that 100K a month person, what you're doing is you're putting yourself on the pedestal and the 100K a month is below. So if this is something that you are looking to achieve and you want to step into the identity of that 100K a month person, join my Digital Abundance, 30 Free Digital Abundance Challenge. I have a link in my bio for that. If you're someone who you just want to start making money online, you don't even want to sell anything, you want to just start making money, you want to start seeing some money coming into your account from working online, remote work, or whatever it is, I have something called a remote work club. You can sign up to that remote work club by sending me an email. I have my email address in bio. In my bio, send me an email and I will discuss it with you, because right now the remote work club is invite only. So I want to have a chat with you before I do send you the link for you to sign up for the remote work club. So if you want to start making money without selling, without searching for work, without doing all the stuff, to make money online, then you can email me about my remote work club. But if you want to join the Digital Abundance Challenge, 30 Free Digital Abundance Challenge, to completely shift your mindset, to start making much more money online, and to become your greatest version when it comes to being an online entrepreneur, then you can join the 30 Free Digital Abundance Challenge. Link is going to be in bio as well for that. Take care. Bye. I might come on a bit later on another live, but let's see. But until then,